It's the Brooker That Gratitude Guy. Okay, for today's discussion around gratitude, I want you to go back a few years. Depending on how old you are, this might be a few years, it might be a lot of years. In my case, it's actually a lot of years. And that is, what did you want to be when you grew up? That was one of the classic questions that happened all during kindergarten, grade school, and so on and so forth. Hey, what do you want to be when you grow up? Maybe even going into junior high and high school. Who knows when? But long ago, I was in my early 20s, I made a list. And I had the top 100 things I wanted to do before I left this earth. Now I know later on that was called a bucket list or what have you, and in fact I'm not even sure where the term bucket list came from. I know there was a movie called that. Perhaps it was the things you want to do before you kick the bucket. I'm not sure. I mean, that's kind of a negative way of looking at it, but nonetheless I always had my top 100 list. And one of the things was I wanted to be a Blue Angel. I had everything. I wanted to learn how to fly. I wanted to jump out of an airplane. I wanted to climb a mountain. There's all sorts of things. And as I'd seen uncles and aunts and grandparents pass on and various people, and then later a lot of people in my personal life are a lot closer to me that were a lot younger, it even made it more important for me to take advantage of this top 100 list. Well, during the annual celebration that we have in the city, the Blue Angels are here this week. In fact, I may get out tomorrow and take a look at them and see. I've seen them many, many times. But I want you to remember to be grateful for being healthy. I've talked about this a lot lately, being grateful for all the attributes that you have, the things that you bring to the table, all your strengths. Don't worry about your weaknesses. But also remember, I wanted to be a Blue Angel. It's a little bit late now. You know, it's like that's something for somebody in the Navy, and they've got to be in the 20s, and it's very highly specialized and so forth. So be very aware. I highly encourage you to put together a top 20 list, top 50, top 100, whatever. The things you want to do later in life and before you pass on or what have you. But remember, there's certain things that can only happen at a certain age or a certain time. There's a lot of things I want to do now, and I realize as you get older, it's not all that much fun getting older, but you do get a lot smarter. And that's one of the biggest things, a lot wiser, some of the things that really make a difference. So when I think about wanting to be a Blue Angel, that was great, but that was back then. Now I have to have a different target and things that are going to work for my age or my skill set or my physical abilities, which in my case, knock on wood, are still good. So keep that in mind, make that list, be grateful that you're thinking about those things. Some people don't think past much about 5 minutes from now. Be thinking about a year from now, 5, 10, and so forth. Make that list, be grateful for it, keep it close to you, and refer to it from time to time. It'll pay off. Have a grateful day. Enjoy the day. We'll see you.